Good evening and tonight, viewers. Welcome to the final episode of Let's Play Omori. Last time, we took a walk down memory lane. Another one, that is. Now, we're finally going to take the stage. Yes. Place our sheet music and begin playing. And no one will have a problem with that. Yes, we will play the violin. Anyway, we're finally doing it. We're playing the violin. Publicly. Well, not really publicly. It's to an empty room and in our head. Also, Basil did only God only knows what to us, so we will see. But no, someone is going to take exception to our musical escapades. Trying to think of a synonym for escapades that started with M, but nothing came to mind. I guess you could say our merry melodies. Anyway, here's Omori. Ooh, another crit. I'm gonna calm down. There we are. I'm gonna do an encore, then a calm down, then an allegro. Calm down. Anyway, since this is, very Earthbound coded, the final boss is basically, at some point, physical attacks are going to stop being the way to do things. Because, that's how these games go. And I'm in Allegro again. Yeesh. Okay, I'm gonna cherish. I'm gonna do another encore. Cook it raw with a Brooklyn broil. I think that's how that song goes. And yes, Cherish makes us stronger, which is good. I guess I don't need to do Allegro when he's that close to running out of HP. But he's got that, he's got that last chance hit point. Except unlike, Headspace battles, it seems like we're not going to be able to kill him. Let's do an encore. Alright, another calm down. And now an Allegro. Stop hitting me with your hand. I don't care for that. I heard you the first time, sweetie. I mean, he's calm down seems like it'll always get initiative, so if I'm low on HP, that's fine. Alright, we're entering phase 4 now. So yes. Calm down. There we are. If I remember my speed runs correctly, this is the last phase where physical attacking will do anything. I really wish he'd stop. It would be very nice if he would stop, erasing me. I'm gonna use Allegro despite the cost. Alright. Okay, so I'm about to enter phase 5 now. I think. Because, yeah, this is phase 4. Omori will not succumb. Once we see that, we are in the, what we would call Earthbound Prayer phase, where physical attacks no longer matter. I'm gonna calm down again. In spite of this, even though it seems like I'm making the dumb call, I'm going to let him kill me, basically. And yes, Omori will not succumb. He's just gonna keep getting a health refill ad infinitum. So we have to let him beat us at that point. We get a game over, but we are going to get an option. We are going to ask, do we want to continue? And yes, we do. He's so defiantly playing that violin. It reminds me of that opening to Bleach, where they had Uri with the violin and Ichigo with, like, the double-necked guitar. I guess, you know, to beat Omori, you gotta take a melody, simple as can be, etc., 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 love, sweet love. I guess it's more similar to Earthbound Beginnings in that the enemy is defeated by music. Not the case in Mother 3, I mean, Mother 3 has a similar final boss where you just have to kind of survive long enough, but that's somewhat different. That is a lot of plant life. And yes, Mari was the one who saved him from drowning. So he flashed back to that instance when Hiro saved him on day 2. As you do. Okay, it's about to be do or die time. Did I get all 16 flowers? But before we do that, we've got to hug our evil half. Well, I guess not evil, just like dissociative half. My favorite version of that trope was American Dad, where one of Roger's personas got away from him. And he basically talked to his persona, and then he ended up stabbing it, because, like, I can't have you running around. We're going to escape white space. Alright, that was an unearned pal, but whatever. And yeah, Basil took out our eye with his garden shears. As you do. And Sonny is finally going to feel emotion for the first time, and God only knows how long. Alright, now, do or die time. Did I get all 16 flowers? Okay. I know there's some of them you just automatically get. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think the shopkeep you get automatically. 5. This is 6. This is 7. Here's 8. Here's 9. 10. This one's 11. 12. We got 13. Here's 14. 15. And 16. We got all 16 flowers. Alright, let's have a nice hospital walk. And there's our Headspace friends, but they're not really here. Anyway, we want to follow them. Actually, no, we don't want to. We want to follow the stranger. Because that's like Basil's other half. There is a bad ending you can get here where Sonny jumps off the roof of the hospital. Not making that up. That's the one where My Time plays. If you ever heard people meme this game saying, "Oh, Yasumi," that's what that's from. Japanese word for good night, which, yeah, appropriate. Sonny would be taking that longest of naps. And yes, Sonny is going to talk. He is not a Chrono Trigger style mute. More like a Jack style mute. And it's time for Jack 2. And yes, it's left ambiguous as to how they received it. I mean, honestly, I think they would be able to forgive him at some point. First off, he was really young, so he didn't know what he was doing. They freaked out. Like, that wasn't like a premeditated thing. And the whole thing was an accident. Terrible accident, but an accident nonetheless. Though who knows? It's really hard to tell. He didn't mean to.
He may not have realized that would kill him.
Yeah. I don't think he meant to push her down the stairs. I think he was freaking out. He pushed her away, and away just happened to be in the direction of the stairs. Yep, Toby Fox. But yeah, I don't know. Tough call. If you were in a scenario like that, would you forgive him or not? Either comment down below or write it on a 3x5 note card. Stick it in a drawer that you forget about until it's time to move 10 years later. And then send it to my P.O. box that I don't have. Finally, I'm credited in a game. Special thanks to you. Also, if we had watered Basil's plants, we get a little post-credit scene where they shake hands and their somethings go away. But I don't know, I kind of like this.
You took out your eye with gardening shears.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve to have his plants watered.
To be fair, he didn't know it was your eye. He thought it was something. Because, you know, he sees something behind you and he's like, oh, okay, let me take care of that. And it turns out that was your eye. Anyway, this has been Let's Play Omori. For my next Let's Play, I'm going to continue in the world of Omori. I'm going to play a mod. My first one ever. I don't think I'm going to make a habit of that, but I really liked this one, so I want to Let's Play it. And then after that, probably Breath of Fire 3, because I need to do another cashless run. It's calling to me like the wild calls to a wolf. And after that, God only knows. Maybe... No, it didn't come out till October. I don't see Breath of Fire 3 taking that long. I don't think Final Fantasy Resonance would be next. Plus, I would need to get my feet under me on it. Who knows? I will find something after that. Anyway, this has been Three Roads Gaming. Thank you all so much for watching. And Oyasumi, everybody.